Hello. Good evening, everybody. I thought I'd pop on this evening and do a quick little live. I just want to make sure that I'm on here first. And before I even get started, I'm going to drop a couple links down below that I'm going to be talking about. So just give me a second while I do this. I don't want to forget. I did this the other day to my VIPs. I talked about something cool and then forgot to share the link. So, okay. Oh, you know what? That was I have to share them in both groups. Just a second. I'm sharing two links down below. Um, we are we have a few things happening in VIP. We have a lead magnet training coming, but also somebody that we know has a freebie challenge on right now, and it kind of aligns really well with what we're talking about with lead magnets. So that's why I thought I would hop on and talk about those. But then also I will talk about editing images to use in your spreadsheets to make like fun interactive spreadsheets. Okay, I think I got that all done. Okay, so if we haven't met before, my name's Melinda from Spreadsheetables. We love to teach you guys how to create and monetize Google Sheets, which I think is something really different out there. There's a lot of people teaching Google Sheets and there's a lot of people teaching passive income, but the two of those combined is what we do here. So we're glad to have you guys all here. And so the first thing I wanted to talk to you about, I'll show you these, the freebie challenge, and then this free marketplace that you can go to and grab all these different freebies. And then after that, we will talk about a tool that we like to use to divide images or edit them to make the fun spreadsheets. So first off, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay, so the first one, I've dropped two links down below this video. One of them is spreadsheetables.com/pips freebie challenge. And this is the challenge that's being hosted by our blogging coach, Sadie. And today is day one. So you still have day 2 and day 3. And if you sign up today, it's completely free. You can go in and see today's replay and the video. Now, the reason I'm sharing this is anybody that has a business needs to have some sort of lead magnet or a freebie. Now, a lot of big companies like clothing companies and things use discounts. But when you have a coach, you're a coach or you have a membership or courses or digital products, sometimes you want to offer a PDF or a spreadsheet or something else to help your customer along their journey. And it's usually at the starting point. So this freebie challenge is a really cool way to just go in and kind of kickstart that for yourself. Day 1 is going to be, or was, Google Doc freebies. The next one is Canva freebies. And then the last one is using PLR to make a freebie. Now, I know that's not necessarily spreadsheets, but what I love about watching Sadie create things is it changes your mindset from the overthinking, the perfectionism. She does things really quickly without overthinking it and gets it done. So seeing her walk through those can really help have a mind shift switch to, try and create something a little bit faster. And although spreadsheets can be have a lot going on with them, you don't necessarily have to pick this like ginormous spreadsheet to be giving away as a freebie. It can be something very simple as well. So it's the same thing. You don't need to overthink it. You can make it really simple, but you're still delivering value to that person. So I recommend signing up for that. And then the next thing is there is this Pips freebie marketplace. And that's the other link that I have left for you guys. And so this is also completely free. You can go in here, and these are all freebies that you can go and grab. So whatever you're interested in, it might be a little overwhelming because there's a lot of them. But feel free to pick and choose what you would love to learn more about, or what resonates well with you. This one's actually me and Andrea put this one together. So this is the lead magnet tracker. And as well, there is 3 done for you spreadsheet lead magnets that you can use for your audience, and that is completely free. So that's the um, passiveincomepathways.com/freebie marketplace that I linked down below this video. And if you scroll just a little bit down, you'll find ours here. And so you just click this link to grab it. This is to track your freebies. So if you go into it, this is a quick look at it here. And I've just added, I know some people already grabbed the freebie. I just added a video. Sorry. So it's in there now. But if you click here, I just kind of walk you through what our thought process is with these freebie lead magnets or trackers. Andrea and I use these because, and I suggest using them like right away when you get started, because you don't always have just one freebie. Like when you look at the journey of your customer, sometimes they're coming in at different angles or need help at different points, different starting points. And so you end up having sometimes, 2 or 3 different freebies, and you can easily lose track, and you can submit those to bundles or submit them to other people to share with their audience. And so this is a way to have all of your information in one section. And if you ever need to edit anything, or grab the description or the mock-up, you know exactly where everything is in this freebie tracker. So go and grab that for free from us. And so yeah, this is a great lead into our lead magnet training that we're going to have in the Spreadsheet Hub. And we're also going to have lead magnet packages for you guys. So the 12 days of Christmas that we ran, you guys really love that and have been asking lots of questions on how we put that together, and how do we manage the spreadsheet and things. So we're going to break that down for you and give you a whole little package that you can run that yourselves with your own membership or your own audience. And then I'm thinking I'm going to have some other cool ideas to add on to that. For example, we're doing in February a bingo Google Sheets skills challenge. And so I think you guys are going to love this one. So I'll probably have a template for you guys to use for your audience as well in that training. And what was I going to say? Oh, and I'm sharing with our VIPs, we're going to be sharing the results of our own lead magnets and talking about the performance of them. And so this one that we have in February is going to be really interesting because we have a couple different audiences for Spreadsheetables itself. So with Spreadsheetables, our primary audience is people that are already selling digital products. They have memberships that they want to keep delivering value to their audience. So they're already in that world of digital products or passive income, or so they kind of get it and they jump in and go. We also attract an audience of people wanting to learn more about Google Sheets, and then they're kind of curious about the passive income component of it, but they're not necessarily in that world of digital products or course creation or that whole realm. So this freebie that we have coming in February is going to be a really interesting test or gauge to see, because it's really more targeted at this, like what I call our secondary audience of people interested in Google Sheets. So we will, the fun thing is we're going to run it. We're going to like do the testing for you guys to see how this works with like a secondary audience. And we'll take those results and we'll share with our VIPs on how it went for us, so that everybody can learn, and they can take our templates and use those packages to gain their own leads into their own business. So yeah, so I think that's all I had for that component. I wanted to show you this tool. So I'm moving on to the interactive spreadsheets. I need to make more of these so I have more examples to show you guys. But for now, I just have these couple spreadsheets here. And so people use these to help their members move along a membership. And then they feel this gratification of when they like check all the boxes that images appear. Or with this one, if I uncheck something here, the image is faded and then it appears again. So Andrea this week in VIP shared pinetools.com. And when she shared that, I was thinking I had meant to do a training for VIPs in there, and I don't know if I did. So I wanted to show you guys this tool. I had originally shown people how to, for this roadmap, how to split this image in Canva. And I wanted you guys to have that. It's a longer process to do, but I want you to have that background of how to do it, because sometimes these other tools can have glitches where we've found that one of the images isn't the same as the other ones, or something weird happens. So it's good to know like the long way of doing it in case something happens. But okay, so here's if you go to pinetools.com, it has all these different options here, but I go to the images option here. And it has all these editors in here. So you can clip your image, change your exposure, lighten the image, invert colors, all sorts of different options. But the option that we like, there's a few of them actually. There's this pixelate effect, and there's also a split effect. So I'll show you the split first. I'm just going to do Control Find and find this split image. And actually, I noticed they have a bulk. I haven't tried it yet, but there's a split image bulk right here, bulk split image. I haven't tried it yet, but I assume you can upload a whole bunch and do it all at once if you have a lot that you're creating. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this first one. Okay, so in here, I didn't line up an example image, but you're going to choose a file. I don't know what I have for images. Okay, we'll use this one. I have this fun shopping image here. Okay, so all you do is upload it, or you drag the image here. And so this split image, you have the option of splitting it vertically, horizontally, or both to make a grid. So if you were to make something like this roadmap, you would want to split it horizontally. Actually, I think let's try vertically first, and let's just say 5 blocks for fun. Output as PNG. And then we're going to click split image. And then it's going to have this option to download as a zip file. I'm just going to change my view. There we go. Can't quite see these, but so that was our first option. So it's divided it like this for us. Now, if you want to do it to fit it into the roadmap, you're going to do the horizontal split. And I think I needed 5. You would need a wider image for this. Actually, I should have gone to Discord here, and I was playing around just with some images. This is how I generate to make this roadmap image here. I needed a really long, thin image, or just a regular image and then crop it to the size that I need. But in Midjourney, I've generated images that would suit for this. So, for example, I don't know if you were in the wedding niche or selling like wedding spreadsheet templates, and you wanted like a wedding themed image to go along the top, and the whole thing was like a checklist to prepare for their wedding, you could do something like this. So I'm going to upscale number 3. And then I'm going to go into my images. And I just, with Midjourney, you always have to like refresh it to get the image to show up. And then I'm going to download it. So let's use this image instead. I'm going to choose a new file. I'm going to put this wedding image in here, and then we're going to split it into 5 blocks. PNG. I'm going to split it. I'm not sure if it had done it or not, or if this was the old one. Let's download this and see. I think I might have clicked that too soon. Let's see. Yeah, so here it is here. So it has split this into the 5 images, which is pretty cool. Another thing you can do is this grid option. So I'm going to put that other image back in place that we had. I'm obsessed with like vintage images. I don't know why. Okay. So we can also split it in a grid. What do we want? Let's say 9 blocks. Oh, it's vertically and horizontally. So let's say 3 and 3. And so it's got these different options here. I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to split the image, download as a zip. I kind of wish it showed you a preview of the images here, so you don't get to see them until you download it. Okay, so this has split that image into 9 pieces, which is awesome. Okay, and so I haven't created one yet, but I'm thinking like with the grid one would be cool to, as people are completing something, the pieces are appearing kind of like a puzzle. So that's what I think that grid option would be cool for. I'm going to go back to the Pint Tools options, and I'm going to look up the pixelate because that's another one we can use. Now this one, instead of having the images appear, you would have a series of images. Here, let me grab that vintage image again. This one here. So I'm picturing, instead of the images appearing as you check the checkboxes, I'm picturing a series of images where like one is like pixelated beyond recognition. And then as they complete the task, it's getting more and more clear. So for example, if I slide this pretty high up, let's say 75, and we click pixelate, it's going to look like this. And so I would download that image like that. And then I would, scroll this slider, let's say to 65 and click pixelate. And then I would download that image and I would keep doing that for however many I need. So if there's like 6 checkboxes, then I need 6 of them. And as we get closer, an image is going to start forming. And so I would download all of these until you finally have like a clear image. You would use this the first image that we uploaded as the last completed image. So I think that's a really fun way to add some interactive components to your spreadsheet. Okay, I hope that helped you guys. Let me know if you guys are into fun interactive spreadsheets or more on the business side with the serious charts and formulas. We love both here. We love data and analyzing, but then we also like having a fun component to, especially freebies, because I think it makes it valuable and engaging for the user. So. Okay, I hope you have a good night. See you guys.